KG! Yo, you down to hoop? Need to prove myself at this park, fam.
Good game, Brian. Yo, what up? It's good seeing you.
Who's out here? Someone D him up!
7-0. 0-7. Wing. What's the score?
Hey, who got him? Shoot it! Shot!
Take that. Mouse in the house, take that. Shut up! Finish, man! 13-4. 4-13. Give him that! Get there! Help! There you go! Swing it.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Come on now, baby! Hey, balance it out! Box out!
Keep going. 6 to 15. 15-6, come on.
Hey, swing it!
17-6.
I see him, I see him! I got the hand outside!
Give him that.
Good boy, good boy! 19-8.
Yo, KG, real talk? I heard they've been clowning me out here. So how about me and you go show them how it's done?
Easy money. Go, Brett, go! Come on, do it!
Who's watching it?
That's the way to throw it down! Shut up, shut up!
Hey, what's the score? 2 up.
Get after it, MP. MP, over here, over here.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Horford, and it's Parker in at the 1. And you look at the activities MP has done since being drafted. He has made it a point, Greg, to win over the heart of this city.
And Kevin, that work has paid off. You get the sense now that he has more fans than detractors. Every little bit helps when you're in MP's shoes.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And here's Banchero following the 3 from Parker. Bamba a screen on Brown. And now the first time out.
They were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Clock at 2. Bamba's shot is off.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
MP from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
They get the rebound. Here's Suggs. Misses the three.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Shoots it. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Tatum. 8 points for Parker.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Bamba. That one's off, still out of sync. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Time called here.
Here we go,
In their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Wagner finds Anthony. Drives to the hoop. Carter for three. Gallinari with the rebound. Celtics leading by 9. It's Parker outside, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And as
At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony.
The second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And that one's good. Parker.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Anthony against Parker. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Anthony taking his time here. Back to Fultz. Anthony finds Fultz. Basket counts. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside. Williams passes to Tatum. It's Parker, top of the key. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Parker's got 21.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Wagner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anthony against Parker. To the middle. And the dunk by Parker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Boston in command.
Your Magic 7, the Celtics 23. Please give them a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Champions. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. And a new group in for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Parker's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for White.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
On the floor for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Parker out there with Bledsoe. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He finished with 57 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Banchero. He gets that one. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And the pass to Suggs. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. It's tipped. Wagner finds Wagner. And it's Banchero missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Suggs from deep three-point range, and so it's Boston rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Boston Celtics.
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy carrying his weight. That's a luxury to have, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, total team effort tonight. And the next order of business, seeing which players are in the running for a spot in this season's dunk contest.
Some big-time athletes on this list. Guys with 40-inch verticals and ridiculous hang time.
And anyone can win this contest, in my opinion. Every year, we get something unexpected.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Bamba in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Tatum, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Tatum's got his first points of the game.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Here's Wagner, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The wide open look here for Anthony. Cans it from downtown. Anthony's got 8 points.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely. Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already, and he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
Bamba setting the pick for Suggs, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Wagner kicks to Anthony. Poked loose. Parker with the steal. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Here's Anthony. Foul. Coming up.
No, don't let him get away with that. Clear foul. Great call.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Boston. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Parker. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Carter with a screen on Bledsoe. Fultz finds Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Fultz. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the wing, MP. He's defended by Wagner. Horford, good.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Pass to Carter. Fultz against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. To the inside. And the dunk by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Bledsoe against Fultz. Bamba a screen on Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner passes to Fultz. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Parker.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Isaac with the ball. Here's Wagner. Goes back up. Foul.
Defensive foul.
Shooter. Franz Wagner can chip in on the boards, too.
That's good from Wagner. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Outside Collison. Pass to Houston. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Collison finds Bamba. Floats one. Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the dunk by Parker.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bamba against Horford, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. First foul of the game. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for Boston.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Parker.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Wagner outside. And here is Ross. Back to Wagner. Williams with the steal. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Parker with it. Takes a 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Now here's Collison. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Thinking about letting